That's a thump. Yeah. Can't develop that man's voice. I'm just gonna put that trick on again though. There's a chance Judy hops out. Moo, you are the first. You are number one. Oh, my camera's not here. But you're number one, Moo. 1,000,000 bacon. Except I don't have any bacon. I think it's like my. I forgot to lower the camera. You certainly are. You're a winner. I forgot to. There we go. It's pretty dark. What if we turned on the ring light? That's what that looks like. I'm gonna dim it a little bit though, because it's like right in the face. Excellent, Momo. You're here before I'm even ready. So I don't know what I was gonna do. That's a beard. Yeah, it does. I like that growth. Looks good. Thanks. No, it definitely a little dry. Better taken care of. Needs a little fish. Needs a little more of the natural oils, you know, a little lanolin in there. I think I should like trim up the sides a little bit because that's a bit much. But you know, sometimes it's how it be. It's like I went to get a hair chop. I do not enjoy looking at my own face. You're my Jeff. I think you went crazy. I believe it. I'm not gonna say he was always crazy or something mean. He is who he is. He's definitely a distressed individual. You still never told me why he was banned. I just didn't like him personally. I don't know. He's just weird, and not like a good weird. You know? Just bad vibes. You can't be having some bad vibes, can I? What's this? I think the plant. Oh man, I wanna. Because I want to make a going live tweet. That's what we want to do. That's what we want to do. But that would require me to have an image from the live stream. I don't know. Maybe it's a bad idea. Call me a fool. Yeah, makes sense. Okay. Because the cool thing about the internet, there's actually a lot more people. And I hate to say that I just didn't want to deal with him, but you know. Yeah. I think he was also manipulative. Probably. And I mean, like, I am not a manipulated person, so maybe that was the disconnect. I don't know. I don't know, Mumu. I assume he popped up again. Unless you're just thinking about him, reminiscing the good old days. Like a year since I talked to that man. I can't confirm a lot of things he said. No, I just remembered. It's entirely possible. So, to be honest, I don't remember what I did those a year and a half, 2 years ago. Like, I could not tell you. I don't know. Maybe that's a bad screen cap. In any case, we're just gonna. There it is. There it is. Sammy kicked me out of his Discord. Very sad. Barry streams, if I remember. Because we do have. Oh, that looks cool. Do have a little Barry. We could creep Barry in there. I'll do it anyways. I like Barry. Bernard's a good meme. I like that meme. So I'm gonna keep it right there. I think. Yeah. This is good. We like this. I probably should have just kept this. I should have taken a screenshot of this and tweeted this, because this looks cool. Also, I want the camera just a little lower. A little something. Can I keep it straight on? Drop it like there? Okay. We'll have ourselves a cheeky little berry down. Oh, I'm mirrored. Down there. There's a berry. Look at that. So, Barry was drawn by. The name was a pun on Beelzebub. I don't remember what the exact pun was. Okay, so we're at Alberto. Or Alberto. Apologies. There's no T there. I should know. I mispronounce names professionally. Right. So that's that. That's that. God seems a queen. I think we need to just ignore messages for a little bit. Stream. Is it blueberry? Oh, there. No, blueberry's blueberry. Are you trying to talk about Jeff's friend that streams? And they did a lot of Enter the Gungeon. I'm trying to remember their name. It exists. They're in my follow list. I don't remember. It was something. I don't know what it was. Weird. Baker used to read them a lot, and I'd be like, yeah, this is a good idea. Ooh. 1 second. I'm going to murder the game. Turnips and furnips. Furnips and turnips? It was one of those. You're right. That was vegetable. That's what it was. Okay. So game audio is coming through my speakers, not my headset. So then the stream was getting not my headset. Okay. There we go. That's what we want. A barrel. Blueberry is his wife. Oh. Yeah, that makes sense. I did not remember that man having a wife, but if you say so. That sounds vaguely familiar. Also, we can go in here now? This was locked before. I can't see part of my screen because it's behind the ring light. I'm gonna... say part of my monitors are just behind the ring light. So you can make a donation. Oh. I'm not gonna donate to your dead. Okay. There's the plunge attack we picked up. Did not go this way? Does this respawn? Alright, we got a linen claw. Yeah, good chat. Good chat. Good. Some good people involved. A lot of good people involved? Yeah. Like, it's not like he's a terrible evil person. Just only have so much attention, so much time, you know? Gotta do some homework in the video games. Understandable. Busy man. You'll be here. This looks cool. I think this is an aesthetic. I mean, the regular red is also really cool, but I like this. You better complete that homework, or I don't know what happened. Oh. At least that's one of the upsides being a teacher. At least I don't have to do the homework. As long as I'm not a permanent teacher, I don't have to grade it either. I just get to chill, relax. Oh, so we do have the fourth swing combo now, so that just deals a lot of damage. That's the way going. Easy come, easy go. Right. Because this was a secret over here that we already picked up. And then... this door comes from somewhere. I think the sewers pop up over there somehow. I did not navigate all of the sewers. I definitely need to. I thought we slaughtered this guy and I didn't think he'd come back. Oh, all the corpses are all... That's cool. Because I like the same red. Works for me. So I just knock down this tree and then I can walk across. You see that, cat? You can just walk. Might as well be walking on the sun. Might as well be cooking on the sun. That's a good song. That's some good stuff. I didn't even look at the last VOD to see what copyright notices there actually were. I know it wasn't going to be great. Carried on, nerd. The end stream button is just big and glows red. It's like, are you sure you want to keep going? Don't have to. Any point in time. I'll mark the whole thing. Don't think I won't. There we go. We do a little slaughtering. I'm pretty sure that's just death down there. We don't need that. We have all of our guilt. I don't want what's up there. I don't remember what's down here. That's fine, we can sit over here. The Y, because I think Y is like instant decapitation or something cool. If I remember, there was a flying child over here somewhere. I don't recall. Right. So we went down this way, opened up all these passages. Yeah, here's the shrine. We can set. Praise be. Where? Right. Cause that last one is awful. We never went out that way though. I know we didn't finish exploring the sewers, but I'm gonna go up. I'm not too fond of repeating that again. At least not right now. The wasteland of the buried churches. We do have to not get whacked. That's good. You know? We do a little not getting whacked. Yeah. I almost want another green screen again. Right, this side doesn't come back. The other one does. That's... I don't quite get it, but what is there to get? At least we got those. Okay, that's it. Arise. Colossus. Arise. Okay. I hate to do discredit to this scene, because I just purpled everything out. And like it's my face over the cool bridge in the background. Hello.
Here lies the door, on it, for the is sculpted, find the for fickle.
You have to.
Here lies the door, on it, is sculpted, find for fickle.
We have to find the other bosses to be able to cross this bridge. Okay, so if that's that, we could go up to the cold place. Cold is good. Maybe you should have just taken the low path. Oh well. And up and up and up and up and up. Because we need to go the cold route. We can just leap over those guys. We don't have to murderize them. Who just grunted? Probably me. Maybe the cat. Could be the badger. I'm mirrored. Down there, Bernard. Oh, look at him. Peeking up. Judy. The funniest of 69s. You missed. We are. I was gonna say, are you an acquaintance of Judy's? Sunny. A friend of Judy's is a friend of at least mine. I don't know. Judy's a pretty friendly person. Our old Juddy buddy. So missed it. We fired up stream listening to a certain New Zealand musician. Yeah. I can't read words that small. Oh, no normies. Got it. You're fucking right, mate. Better not be any normies in the chat right now. They'll be eviscerated. Surgically removed. Oh, and they're a tree. I talked to that man before. He's like, I need you to do the quest. Now it's tree time. And then he gave him a tree. Mad lad. Didn't think he had. You won't bite. Yeah. So I don't need to pause. Why would I pause? No fear. Oh, one fear. Yeah, don't stop to think. And I stopped. I thought about it. And that's been our downfall. If you stop throwing boulders. So I thought, can't chuck at that angle. Like, this man just whips himself a lot like this. That can't be healthy. The amount of sadomasochistic tendencies. Okay, no drinking. Both a bottle of wine that's still hanging about. Right, forgot. Snow devils. That's why we weren't here before. 'Cause that hurts. That just hurts. That's. Or it's really healthy. It's certainly something. Who in the same hill? TM sliding at this hour. Right. So you know it's not healthy. When you're swiping on Tinder. Oh dear lord. You can jump that high? And just friend all the OnlyFans models in their private Snapchats. And then you get snaps from them. Because there's absolutely... How do you do that? That's... Oh... Can I look down here? No. You just have to... Okay. I thought the bottom was going to be lethal. I still may be. What are you? What are you? Ah, dear lord. Getting the heck out of there. I don't want. Oh no. But we got a tuft of hair. That makes it all worth it. Didn't have enough of that just lying around. We had to get the specific hair. The important hair, the sacred hair. Balls. Yep. Let's go get my souls. Or it's not souls, it's guilt. And I don't know what that means. I still don't know what it does in this game to lose your shadow. Yeah. Glad you exist. You're awake. You're up. You're happening. I thought you couldn't make that shot before. Bullshit. I did not hit her, Mark. I did not. It's tough to hear be important. It's when the great boldening happens. Yeah. Oh, it's a quest item. The remains of Tentigua's hair. The remain of the thorned hairs of the novice. Tentigua that were isolated from the rest, so she could not receive a holy burial. Right when that inevitable male pattern baldness hits, because you're such a high testosterone alpha that it just drives your hair right out. So your hair isn't on that Sigma grain set. Yeah, we're just gonna. You can do what? Like, they definitely changed the angle after I dodged, right? I don't understand Sigma grain set. Don't mind if I do. Like, I could pick this microphone up for comedic effect, but it's not even coming from this microphone anymore, so what's the point? Here. Where's my... What if we just keep this on? Oh. Not with my silky soft hair. Oh no, it actually just won't stay without at least a little more grip than that. There. We have our hair lapel, so we can just every now and again for effect speak into it. It doesn't actually increase in volume because we're actually using these mics. But I think that's a good idea. It may not be. Some prop mics. It's all fake. It's just a show. None of this is even real. You think you're watching a stream? I'm not even playing this video game. This is actually just a paid actor the whole time. Right, my guilt's down here. No, I need that guilt. That hurt. We're just gonna run. I have no patience. Sigma grinds it! Pickle reek! Pickle reek! Hey. Oh god, I'm in the simulation again, aren't I? Never left. He never left! Why do you think they tried to out a code? You're being conscripted for a deeper level of the simulation. I'm gonna show you how deep this rabbit hole goes. It's gonna be like super hot. You're gonna be the one coding the virtual world that you're locked in. Perpetually. I could dig this. I enjoy this. This is a good place. Can I have a bonfire? Oh, you have a hitbox? Okay. Got it. Like, this statue's gonna kill me, isn't it? Yep, it's that statue. And the wind keeps blowing. Oh, and they're blocking some of my destruction. They do crumble, got it. Yeah, James. Have you noticed? Everything's been no. No changes to the status quo for months. I think that's intentional. They just ran out of updates. They ran out of devs. At the very least, I feel like I never left Celeste. Hello, cat. I know. I know you are. She came up here. Because at least the station comes with calico cats. Where's... There she is. You gonna come down, kitten? You gonna relax? You gonna sit down? You're just gonna be right here and make things difficult. Yeah. You're just gonna be a difficult kitten. I bet you are. I don't have very much slack. And I take it back on the hair mic. I'm just gonna remove that. That's not a very good joke. And I don't want to be wired in right now, you know? You ever get that wireless feeling? You don't care about the audio quality. Fucking love cat time. Let's go, boys. We pet the cat. She's a good cat. You gonna look at the camera, Alice? You're just gonna stand right there, like just two legs at my leg. That's how I like it. Oh, where you? Goodbye. Oh, she disappeared under the bed. So much for cat time, Juds. I try. You can't see I don't try. I give you as much cat as humanly possible. Easy come, easy go. You can't control the cat. You can't troll them. Oh, that's not good. No. Right. We just murderize this ghost. God, turns big company. Oh, we try. We put out that accent vibe. I just get to have a good time, pet the cam, chill some quality music. The killer protagonist. All about that cottagecore aesthetic, you know? Just something enjoyable. Soon. The soul. That chicken soup. A little Coleman and Doom, and just for the kicks. Okay. goal over here at Eldritch Studios. Just make people feel nice. That's the idea. That's it. There's enough energy, excitement, things going on. God save the Queen. Hey, I couldn't go over there with the same amount of health. Alright, question. Is this? No, it's not. It doesn't look like it goes far. And it doesn't. That's what we want. That's what we need. Just a little. Oh, because the health bar goes a different shade of red, so it disappears into the background. That's cool. That's neat. That's interesting. Oh, that's what you are. Oh, can't parry that. Wait, go by. And these come back. Yeah. Do I take fall damage in this game? Now we do a little experimenting. Oh. Not with you, we don't. Oh. Yeah, and that's not real. But it looks cool. There's that little statue up over there. I apologize because the chroma key is on a certain shade of red. So there's not a whole lot of it here. Okay, we determined it was not a statue, but it's you. Oh. We take our chill vibes, our relax and groove. We groove our way up the ladder, up the ladder, up the ladder. Get the fuck out of here. Oh, I can knock you back when you're... Oh. God. We vanquished our foe. That spirit may rest forevermore. We went this way. Yeah, there's our guilt. Hello, guilt. Not today, spirit. Now I know what you're thinking. Should I kill him? The answer may surprise you. Okay, we'll pick this up while we're over here. Do a little pick up. I need the wind, don't I? Got the wind. Empty bile vessel, let's go. Yay. In any case. What's behind door? Ooh, that's something way over there. I can see it. I don't know what it is, but it's certainly something. You know. I guess we'll find out later. I don't know if I quite agree with that angle, but I suppose. We do like that 4-hit combo that just kills just about anything. I need the win is what I need, don't I? Yeah, that's it. And then we wait for the wind to come this way, and then we can poke our way over. Oh, that's the end of that. I thought I could take one hit. Ah well. Ah well. Sometimes it's all the end. Be schmovin', you be grovin'. You leave a little guilt hanging around. But we gotta take up our guilt. Resolve that. Can't let negative emotions hang about. We need to seek resolution. Maybe not today, maybe not tomorrow, but eventually it'll all catch up to you. So I thought we could tank that, but we could not. Because I knew they were one hit away. I should probably count how many hits they take, actually. Yeah, how do we get these vials to... You can go up. Oh, I can stop you midair. That's neat. Because I'd like to use some of those extra vials we picked up. Just having just 2 is not a whole lot. Okay. What's another spirit, of course. No, that's fine. I don't know if we're gonna get our guilt. Nope, we don't get our guilt back. That's not good. It's not what you want to see. That's certainly less than ideal. Be letting our guilt float around like this cat. It is a cat. But you're looking for something. What are you looking for? There's nothing to find in this household for you that you haven't already gotten. Unless you're like looking for a way out, there is no way out. I've plugged up the holes in the floor. You can't go out anymore. Especially not with a stray cat that you want to fight with. Like, why would you fight with the other cat? Like, it's fine. I will feed you both. You're both good kittens. You know? But the... Fight me. Gonna go Super Saiyan on his ass as soon as he comes back here. Gonna regret it. We determined that I did have to jump, you know? Oh. We're just gonna get some drink. Just a little more drink. Pick up the guilt. We did pick up moves. I don't know what all of them do. Oh, that's our inventory. That's the main culpo. Our prayers are. We have our simple wrath. Got it. And the 4th hit. It's the combo. You have the plunge attack. Expanded your dodge. Oh. We can give him the old slide stab. Alright. I'm gonna start jump. Now what are you getting into? Oh, here. Okay, that one's on me. You're playing in the boxes. Go and take a nap in the boxes or something. Go do cat things. What would cat Jesus do? Yeah. Oh, I forgot. I forgot. Alright, we got a guilt. This is fine again. I thought we could plunge through and connect. Unfortunately not. Is there another pathway coming back? Guess we'll just have to go with the wind. Gotta go with the flow. Oh, I'm here. Stream could start. Okay, time for stream. Everything before that was just practice. Now it's the real thing. Now it's the real deal. You weren't even first. You missed Moo being first. They paid their one pink ring. I'm gonna rename those to paper loops. I enjoy that game. I think it's a good aesthetic. Even if it's not, I could probably afford to rebrand actually. Like, I'm not terribly committed to it. Because, I don't know. If you were lurking, I don't know how much you were actually looking at it. Last time we were in the sewers, and the sewers are really gross. So now we're going back up to the cold place. This was abysmal before, but we're now another bonfire into it. And it's still not great. Take our mea culpa. If a sewer wasn't gross, I'd be worried. I mean, I know it's like a staple in video games to make the sewer the absolute worst possible level. Like, haha, it's toxic because we decided it was. Like, you can have relatively clean sewers as long as they're flowing liquid, you know? You get, like, fatbergs and stuff. When you get things flush and things they shouldn't, you get, oh, I'll be nettled. Okay, I have a guilt over here. And it looks like my other guilt is still up there. Does that mean I can just actually pick up my guild. Oh yeah, I was gonna go on about flushable wipes. How they're bad actually. So like things like paper, they don't just break down into water. They uh-oh. Uh-oh. Flushable wipe these nuts. That's right, Jetty. You wipe your taint, don't put the wipe down the flusher. You destroy your pipes, you destroy the city's pipes, you destroy just everything, really. If it doesn't dissolve in water, don't put it down the pipes. Unless it's your landlord's pipes, then pour lard down them. Except don't, because that still connects back to the city pipes. Still kind of a dick move. There's a way. Destroy like just your own pipes. And you just do that pipe destroyer, the new song. It could be. I'd simp for that. I'd simp for a good pipe destroyer. Skibby Bath. The other musician working on pipe destroyer? Solve ghosts. That's a collab. Oh, so the plunge attack actually deals a lot of damage. I did not realize that. Oh. I could plunge. Nope, I can't actually plunge. It looks like there's some iframes involved, but they may have just been generous before. Oh, I wanted the map button. So I have guilt over here. Oh. That's not great. Great of that. I'm gonna be pretty nettled if I just get murderized here. Okay. Milk me, Father Cog. Don't think I won't. Don't think I'd squeeze those sweet white juices out of your... I died to the wind. That's upsetting. That's upsetting. Milking a man. But the man milked me. Can't say it's not a two-way milk road. Down the old milker, you know. Think I won't go on a cross-country trip. Just milking the USA. That's it. Can't make that without the wind. It's a neutral wind. I need you dead. I do need to make 3 jumps. Oop. Oop. I don't think the wind matters. I don't think this... Oh wait, spirit matters. Because I have to kill this statue. If the spirit messes up the statue killing, we're gonna be upset. You know what they say, you can milk a man. Milk a man for a day. And you, Milk a man for a day and you'll have milk for the rest of your life. That's what I always say. Alright, take that gilt. Let's go get our other gilt. I don't know if I can... Okay, I can't make that jump. Not even with the wind. Can go Super Saiyan on this guy. Nope, they're just gonna smack me anyways. Smack my ass like a drum. Are you quite done? Thank you. We milked the man. We milked the truck. We're just milking. We're milking a 4-year-old game for content. Like, Blasphemous isn't new. Let's been through the ringer. I'm not gonna die the wind. We're just gonna pause. We acknowledge things that aren't important. It's a little important. It's not important. Nothing really matters. You can milk me. I do intend to. Fervently. Where's my guilt? I definitely left guilt. Somewhere. Because I feel like the spirit statue was what got me before. That's what, this is my demise. Okay, I do remember needing wind. Be able to make this big jump. Big jump. Big jump. Hey, there's my guilt. Wait for the wind. And go. Yeah, because it was this spirit statue ruined my day. It knocked me back down or something absurd. Oh, they do have to connect to do the 4-hit combo. That's upsetting. Did I die up here? Don't remember. Okay. More spirits! Wind, wind, wind. Nope, that's the wrong wind. No, sir. Gotta watch Snowflake. Sometimes you milk the man, sometimes the man milks you. Climb, climb, climb. Climb, 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 climb. Climb, climb, climb. We got the wind. Hey, never didn't have it. We got a piece of tombstone. Uh-oh. I don't think we have enough wind. Oh! I'll take a secret passage, though. How's that for milking a man? Anoint yourself with the oil of the pilgrims? Yeah. Sick. Do a little... I thought you'd like that. We do a little, oiling. Why don't we rub our fat cocks together sometime, you know? Yep. I forgot about the wind. I just want a platform, but you can't on the wind levels. You have to play by their rules. Haha, you can get it in neutral wind. How's that for milking a man? I mean, you just clip it, and you can get the audio. At the very least, it'll be a VOD, but I don't want to script through a whole VOD. You don't want to script through a whole VOD. Clip it now. Or not. I don't know. Clipping on mobile is AIDS. You're not wrong. Hey, it's
sister of mine.
this June.
Our encounter is approaching. The miracle will protect me. I do not need your protection this time.
Miracle
Leave
ain't gonna
me
do that.
alone.
Okay, because we are the Penitent one in this. Okay, we've definitely seen that Warhammer man before. Yeah. I agree. You just click the clip button and pray. Oh, nope, that's not an NPC. That's an enemy. That's gonna hurt. Nope. That's it, you're getting smote. You're getting smote. Nothing like that. Not when we're this far from home. Please be a bonfire. There's something there we didn't get then. Should we? Oh, that's a wall. I am not a smart man. I'm gonna double check what was down there then, now that we have a safe space. Ow. Okay, we can parry that, but it doesn't actually heal. I'm trying to figure out that slide move, how you... Okay. You just have to press X while you're sliding. And still maintain the direction. And there is no fall damage, that's good. So we also didn't go over here then, did we? Oh, this is where that leads. And you just... Oh, it's a one-way passage. Got it. So we have our little shortcut to the Rhine of Blood. Alright. Refill empty biliary vessel. No? No. I don't need health. I don't need fervor. But it's neat that that exists. Maybe I should refill. Just a little. Nope. Never didn't have it. Let's see what's behind number 2 before we... Got it. And there's our cherub. Is there a way to get to that, or... No. Okay, we can slide off and just save ourselves on the edge. That's always an option. We're figuring out the mobility in this game. Slowly and steadily. Can I? I can. Cause you know what I'm thinking? I'm thinking that statue is behind another wall we can climb. Which means we need to kill that. Yeah, that's what I thought. But it actually wasn't. It was just there to ruin my day. It's good. That's what we like. At the very least, now we know. Because this just brings us back over here. There's nothing on this side. No secrets, no children to save. Okay, and this was the right way back, right? We should be able to make it back if I'm not an absolute fool. An absolute buffoon. Doesn't look at the snowflakes before jumping. You know what they say? You look before you leap. You always look before you leap. If you don't look at the snowflakes before you jump, how will you know if you'll actually just die? And you wouldn't. You would just die. You would just keel right over. Because that's pretty much just counting on another Texas storm to see snowflakes again. You hate to see it and all that. On the other hand, by the nines, she's just gonna kill me. Me. No, let's go stand up. We need our guilt. We carry our past mistakes with us, no matter how painful. Okay. I think that is the tech that is just used your program. Because they're not very pleasant to hit and run back and hit and run back and hit. Run back. Hey. Come on. I think we got most things. If not, we'll find out. Those faces, though. The subtle nuance. The artistry in the masonry. Very sad. You hate to mow down old women like that, but they were cursed? I don't know what people's problem is in this world. I'm just gonna assume it's like souls where they're just all cursed to be undead. Well, that's probably not canon. Got it. Can I don't like that much at all. Oh, it's you that's pouring them? Awful person. No. Thought there was a floor there. Mowing down old women's my passion. No, but like with violence. We can use violence against old. Love and respect the older women. Ah, pot goblin. Alright. Got it. Cauldron boiling. Can I have one? Let me touch you. I just want to talk to you. Who said I wasn't violent? I said you weren't necessarily violent. Although you... I don't know what that button did. Although I suppose you could just slaughter the elderly. You're just okay, boomer. It's all about that based generational wealth transfer. Ow. And they tear the chain down with them too. Like, they're pretty hardcore. They're attached to their job. Hot goblin. By Celsius. Oh no. That pot-wielding granny is too powerful. Wait. Hot goblins aren't hurt by them? That's bullshit. That's an unbalanced video game right there. If it's a hurt box for me, it should be a hurt box for them. Krusty Krab's unfair. Mr. Krab's in there, doling out the oppression. No, I don't see it as a violent type chance. Or the make tunes not war. Okay, so that's a little quirk of their physics engine there. Where your diagonal momentum is slightly more than your just directional momentum. You can even see the pot goblin up there that I'm hitting. Because it's right dead center of the screen. Right, so like a conservation momentum thing that you shouldn't be able to have more speed if you're going diagonally than just straight up and down. Goblins. No, sir, I didn't like that. Double kill. Double kill. It's not. What about? It's not a good place to be. Just leaving there. Shades of our past self hanging about. This man takes one step out of line. Done for. Oh, never mind. Doesn't even have to take a step. He's just done for. Same with you, hot goblin. Because I didn't charge up all the way quite yet, so it only counted as one. It's still very aesthetically pleasing, even if it doesn't technically. Oh, forgot to murder the pot goblin. That could have ended poorly. You want to trudge yourself a little bit closer? Yeah, a little closer. A little. Come on. Come on. There you go. Okay, that's also a hitbox. I can't forget. You can't discount the pot. Like I always say, it ain't over till the pot goes back to the other side of the old lady. Once they got their golden chamber pot there. Alright, we could just... Oh, wait. How's that for slick? Stall the lava going and zoom zipped out of there. I'll let this lava flow. Or I suppose it's supposed to be like a boiling oil, right? And the colors keep refilling because it goes in the trains. I guess that's conservation of mass. I can support that. That's some 100% science-based dragon game. Don't like that much at all. Do a little slaughtering of the clergy. A little cleansing of the chapel, you know? All for our guilt. All for our guilt. Good decision, good trade-offs, good exchange. It was a good time. Okay. Nothing important, I don't think, unless... Yeah, I like this plan. This is a good plan. We're just gonna run it back and get our guilt. I don't know how to run it much cleaner than we are. So Pour that lava one more time, I swear. That's it. No. They never learn. So, I need to. There's a soliloquy. A certain. Actually, I don't even need to press that button. Where's. It's still up. Yeah, I don't know how to spell soliloquy. No. College job ain't right. That's not the one. That's not the Iowa. This is the one. This is. Is this? It is. Right? I don't. Okay. So I'm gonna. We need. At the, shoot. Risk of getting copyright struck. I think more people should listen to this kitten's speech.
Good. You're on good. Wish you'd stop being so good to me, Captain. Don't you ever talk that way to me. Never! Never!
You beat some gruesome. What
We've
we
got
got
here
here.
is
This.
failure to communicate.
Okay.
Some men you just can't reach. So you get what we had here last week, which is the
Which
way he
they
wants
want
it. Well,
well,
he gets it. And I don't like it any more than you, man.
That's it. That's mentality. I like that. That's good stuff. I think it's just a good way to go through most things, really. I don't like this any more than you do. Which is actually a terrible highlight of the system. Look, to maintain order, I have to bludgeon you. There's got to be a way to upgrade this. Sure, we'll take one hit, just run. Just run. I want my guilt back. I don't mind. We're gonna take the down path this time. I want to see what's the other way. I just want all my guilt while we do it. Okay, I guess I don't know how to execute that. Cool, because there's several other branching paths. Alright, and this is the one with the poison gas. Oh, miss me with that. Miss me with that. No, I know you like grabbing. You can't. Okay, I thought that could have been a secret. But it's not this time. I don't know. There's some really good enemies. It's the Graveyard of the Peaks. Alright. Nope, can't go over there then. I assume you go down and around? Oh. Goodbye, cruel world. We're getting way down here. Hey, we got a knot of rosary rope even. That's good. Can I? Oh, another one of you.
Take the necks of my deep pains.
Right. Maximum health increased. You missed the booba. Haha. I was gonna say, can I have a bonfire down here? What are you doing here?
Let us be captives of the miracle.
Miracle
Do not be
penitent.
surprised to find this merchant here. Call me Candelaria, for I will not ask you for any money whatsoever. Go ahead. This is a precious treasure to me. Its value goes far beyond what I ask for it. And may I don mourning black if
5,000. For the Emperor Crystal through long forgotten ritual, it retains for the heat of the hellfire, tempers heart, increasing the defense. So carries it. No, that's fine.
what I am offering you, and may my
1,200 for the calcified eye of a roost. Erudition. Erudition? I don't. Oh. That'd be nice if I could see how much health they have.
what I am offering you, and may my
And the torn bridal ribbon. Using marriage. Look embroidery. I don't know what that does, but we'll take it. Oh, it's a piece of tombstone. Removes the hit stone from our drop. The muted bell. Ups our magic resistance. I'm gonna put on the eye and maybe take it off later. Oh, we were. Hey. Oh. We couldn't go up because our. Okay. Thanks for the beads, sucker. Oh, this goes down. That's very far down. Alright. Goodbye, cruel world. All the way back to a bit. Ah. Is a Metroidvania. You go roundy roundy in circles. I ain't talking to you. You go roundy roundy. It's all connected, man. Up to the graveyard of the peaks. Okay. I thought maybe we had to hop out of it, but it's just a cutscene that we can't control our character in. And that's why that lever's already down, because somebody already pulled it up. Hey. That's a lot of layers to the game design. We like that. That's good. Let's go. Because I think the hint is that when this goes down, that door is going to go up, which means the door over there would go up, which means you'd have to go all the way around and then pull this lever to get whatever's over there. I don't know if that's right. I don't know if I want to do that. Okay, well, this seems alright seeing their health. I don't know that it was that essential, but in any case, we have it. I assume there's another boss up at the top of that? Because I thought there was a boss in the sewer that we skipped, and this looks like it leads back to the sewer. All things considered. Okay. So we definitely need some sort of gas mask, or resistance, or something. What's... Do you think there would be one if we went up then? Okay, at least our ghost is right there. Our guilt, our oh, sir, miss me with that. You want nothing to do with that room. But I think that means we should do this loop up and around real quick. So we have to be near the end. Yeah. I think we were in the last room of it then. Man. Boiling oil doesn't hurt you, of course it doesn't. Right. That wasn't how we did it before, I didn't think. Now I don't know. Man, you guys don't even get a sneeze. You guys get nothing. There's no sniffles. The other day, I won't even let you have a full-on sneeze. What a sneeze tease we bees. No, please. Let me go. You think I could... Actually, that sounds like a better plan. Is luring her over here and jumping over her. Instead of just trying to jump over. I take it back. I take everything back. So we're still going in here with 0 HP. Which we previously determined is a bad idea. And that's why. Okay. So we need just a little more HP for that room. It actually does hurt. Get past that screen, as the Celeste runners would say. Because we climbed this. Let me go, 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 let me go. Ah! Okay, because we can take a little dollop if we just run. Man, I don't know about these gremlins though. Dang pot gremlins. I don't know about all those. I think the answer is lure the head nun over, so she can't get none. Should have punched. When will I learn? When will I learn that my actions have consequences? Alright, get over here. All the way over. Don't swing, just walk. No. No take, only throw. Come on. Come on. Come on. That's fine by me. You can do whatever you want over there. Alright, that's pretty good. We like that. Yeah. I had taillights in the front window there. Like someone was stopping it by my house. So, you know, my neighbor always backs in their driveway. But that was an unrelated visitor. Middle of the night. Yeah. It's not like anyone calling me. Like something's up. Now we got a little greedy. Can't lie, we got a little greedy there. So what does this go to? This is the item, right? It's also these pots. That's good. And we got the Sternum of Vitus, the Performer. We're gonna make a skeleton yet. Nope. Losing one headset is what we're gonna lose. So I think we do the same thing with just bullying this old lady. Come here. Oh, we could go down. Please. Hey, is this... No, but we're close. Is this the door? Hey, I forget you actually have to pull. Lamau. That's what we wanted. This is what we were seeking. That's what we wanted to do. Alright. We're happy. We're going to ignore that message. What else is up here to explore then? Besides you glitching on the ladder. I don't think I like that much at all. Oh. We could slide through the other stuff. That's what you could do to avoid taking damage. You just slide under. That's pretty messed up. Probably just glitch. I'm gonna die to these pot grounds. Neat. I'm just gonna die if I go over there, so let's go back down and heal. Like, I hate to be a sales sport and not try going over there, but when it's certain death like that, I think it's just best. Pussy out a little bit. It's just centimeter of backtracking. Only a little. Only a little bit. Right, because you're over here waxing off. Glitching the ladder. Sure. This way is open now. Walk up, boom, boom. Retreat. Boom, boom, boom. Oh, there's just an item over here we could have totally. We could have absolutely made that. Now well. Now we know. How's the game? Would you recommend? Yes. I think this is something that you would enjoy playing. You'd definitely be lost. I thought you had played this video game before, honestly. I could have sworn you did. But it seems pretty nice. Listen, if I'm playing it for a second stream, you know it has to be a good video game. How many streams do I actually play a game to completion? Like, that's high praise. I'd be willing to play this a second time, let alone I'm high in the end. It's like it is a shorter game. Like I think I have not played. I think I have it through. Yeah, you should because I know I do. As long as you were claiming all your games, which. Speaking of claiming games, claim Dead by Daylight on Epic right now. I know certain members of our audience aren't fond of Epic games because of the connections to Tencent and the CCP. However, free video game. And Dead by Daylight is moderately popular. I feel like it's something you may enjoy. Probably not, but maybe? Oh no, there's two. One was bad, two is no bueno. I don't think ghosts should shoot lasers, and that's where you're wrong. Only the cool ghosts shoot lasers. Maybe not lasers this deadly. Yeah. Exemplaris excommunicatus. I'm gonna lose my other headset too. We're gonna ride it out a little bit longer because the left one hasn't been charging too long. Okay. We don't actually need to kill any of you, so I'm just gonna run. We just run. I think that's the trick to all these spirits. Small bead of blue wax. Cool. I paused to have a thought. I was going to look at something. I was going to check. Oh, Sun has DVD. Yeah. You're aware. A free video game's a free video game in my book. That's why I'm saying. The other one looked like some weird programming game that was free on Epic this week. I don't know about that one. But Dead by Daylight, I will vouch for, and that's Rogue Zack. I don't know if you thought about them in a hot second. Plays a lot of Dead by Daylight. Seems to treat them all right. Dang. Goblins. How do I get over there, though? Can I drop through the floor? Is there a secret passage? Oh, but that does remind me, I think if we slide through that bottom area, we should be able to make it somewhere. So if we slide, we don't take damage. I'm not particularly fond of PvP games. Yeah, I didn't think you were. Oh, never mind. This fog extends all the way down, so even if we... Yeah. We need like an item or something. I don't see how we can get through that without like a can of raw. Right, drop. Drop! I know you like snapping, but don't snap for once in your life. Oh. I'm not liking our odds there. Okay, then we just have to make it to the other side of the old lady. Just past the old lady. And back again. Haha. Never didn't have it. Okay, but that does beg the question, where are we going? Because that doesn't go anywhere except pain. That doesn't go anywhere. Yeah, that one just didn't go anywhere. I think we dropped down from somewhere to get there. This elevator brought us back to the main world. I think sewer? Yeah, what's that room in the Mountains of the Endless Death? I don't remember finishing that. So let's go! Oh, yeah, and whatever is next to the merchant here. Could we go up next to this merchant? I don't remember ever trying that. Nope, not answering that. Okay, I think we also just dropped down from somewhere. I don't know where to get that baby. Gotta get that baby. I need that carrot. That precious bundle of joy will be mine. battle. It's Italian. That's good. I do enjoy a good Italian every now and again. Alright, we can donate to the Halls of the Dead. Which I don't think that's anything that actually progresses the story. I think that's just optional side loot. Unless it's like Lamau, you have to donate. They'd make that much more explicit, right? Can we upgrade the Mea Culpa? No, we need to like level it up. We can't level it up. We just can't level it up? Sure. Them's the brakes. And here's the sewer. 'Cause here's this catacomb of all of our body parts we had. We gotta add some more bones. Thanks, I thought we had more bones. And then we unlock the Bone Throne. Bone Throne. Battle. Our cistern. Yeah. Let me swap over audio before it does die, though. Because reconnecting everything after it dies is not pleasant. I'm just gonna switch one earpiece to earpiece so you can still hear me. I'm still hearing you. Right? I don't know if I ever put sound effects in this, but yeah, that's what I thought. Maybe we can hear the music better. Right, there's this boss fight. We skipped over it. So I'm like, yeah, missed me with that. Hello. You seem to have a face on your chest there. You all right there, Friar Tuck?
You, penitent one. My name is Nacimiento. Look at my chest, upon which an ancient visage grows older and older.
It
a
does.
Face that does not speak, that does not think, while mine becomes younger, such that I now look like a child. Such a dreadful sentence is this, that I do not understand its purpose. No matter how much I reflect on the sin that I may have committed to deserve it, the grace of the miracle is present even in those who are punished. Perhaps I might reduce the magnitude of this sentence by helping you. Bring me the quicksilver, which is capable...
That's one giant child, right? I don't know if you were listening to all the...
Bring me the quicksilver.
I don't know if you were listening to them, but like... The top face gets younger, and the belly face gets older, and that's their curse. We're missing Quicksilver.
Bring me the quicksilver.
I don't like that. Here, I'll even let you see it without the green screen, where he doesn't get all pinked out. Chest face seems problematic. We're wrong. It's actually a good thing. 'Cause that's just what it looks like normally. Like that's the... I'm gonna plunk our berry out of there too. Our Bernard. That's certainly a mood. Actually, What does this look like? Okay, I could dig this. I could dig this. Hey, Doc, I have a man aging on my chest. What do I do? Yeah, we could, lance it. That looks cool. I like that. And this was the door? Yeah, this was the door to the Mountain of Endless Dusk. This was a whole nother area. Hey. I have so many questions. I'm seeing pop-up ads below your stream. Does my stream do that? I don't think so. I don't usually watch your stream on desktop. I usually watch it on the TV. Hey, we got the metacarpus of Hodges the blacksmith. I don't know, that definitely sounds new. That's unfortunate. Cut it out. I'm thinking. Okay, rosary beads. Oh, this piece of golden mask. How do I unlock more rosary beads? So strengthens our fervor. Embossed gold. Grants some protection against flames. Nope, those are arrows hitting me. Don't have any relics to equip. We have empty bile vessels, though. So I want to know how to try not to catch them. But dodge them. I hadn't considered that. I was just gonna let them hit me in the face. Do you want me to not get hit and take less damage? Preposterous. I don't believe you. I don't believe you. Lettuce. Mass. Bile. Great. Oh. Got it. So the only way to upgrade them is to go to a Nacimiento or a Two-Faced Wonder. We require Quicksilver? Where's the Quicksilver at? Uh-huh. And Jondo and the Echoes of Salt. Petronius in a small cave. Hell of the Dawning at a Ferris tree. A sleeping canvas. The patio of the Silent Steps. And the wall of the Holy Prohibitions. So I don't think we're near any of those. Unfortunately. That's a shame, because I thought we were able to upgrade. Oh. Got him. We're no longer souls of the damned. and it's not worth it. The combo that deals so much damage. Yeah, because those spikes are instant death. We gotta avoid those. Hey. Shrine. Do a little bonfire. Yeah, the bonfire out in the sticks. Country back road, homegrown hits. The bonfire, dance a little jig. It's a good song. It was like the start of Bro Country. And it all went downhill from there. Okay. I bet that thing's full of souls, though, if we kill it. Okay, and those spikes are also instant death. I don't know if you can see the spikes down there. It's no longer a chill stream. We got a rainbow background going. Okay, cool, we can make this climb. I was very worried. It's gonna be the end of me. What? Okay. That's fine, that's normal. We just finished cleaving them in half. I'll say that's you're not even a boss. I'm missing all my swings though. Ouch. Can I parry that? Can't parry that. Hey, you can make the first try. At least the first phase. Got Perpetuous Protection. Okay. YOLO. You're an NPC.
One. We traverse strange roads under the same firmament, with nigh other trade, nigh other name.
Mm-hmm.
My name is Redento. Barefoot the Prissy taketh night. We are before Hondo, but now Hondo
Ooh, wait.
soundeth.
There's silver in Hondo.
Oh, I
halt here to look for a crossing to the other side, so as to penitent one. May thy trade silence neither thy spirit.
I'll trade in silence, alright. Can I have a bonfire, though? Made it a John Doe. Why? I don't understand. Why? Okay, and these we just have to run on top. Just run and run and run and run and run and run. That'll get me DMCA strike for sure. Yeah, I'll murderize you and let you finish burning. Not as cruel as whoever left you there. You're a kind of penitent one? Kind of a penitent one. Arr. Skip. Oh, we couldn't go over there anyway. Definitely don't like how they split in two. Now, Scapula, Carlos the Executioner. I got your back. Because the Scapula is a shoulder blade out on the back. It's good. It's good stuff. I like that. That's a good show. I thought we determined that we could parry those whips. Oh, it's you that's ring-dinging. Absolutely none of that. And this lowers... Oh, it raises that. Where does that go to? What is this place? Ah, it has the platform going. Alright. Alright. Never mind, didn't want to go over there anyways. I had to stay over here and heal. No. How do I approach them? My only ranged weapon is the fervor ability. which would require me to just land over here perfectly fine. That's some good sword work. Oh, and when one rings, they all rings. So spikes are instant death, so I don't just want to YOLO it across there. I will, however, YOLO it over here to a bonfire. But lighting the bonfire means that he's alive again. A small price to pay. Small price to pay indeed. Man. I was mostly just waiting for squids to get on. I think I've had my fill of this video game. We've been here for a little bit. I know I said like 3 hours, it's only been 2. Really? Let me just stick to shorter streams. At least for a little bit. Build that stamina back up. Where's my ladder? I guess we'll try going this way. Nope. Man. I guess we'll try picking our goat back up, I guess. I don't see how to progress in that direction. The other direction just stops. I don't know if going back to the Brotherhood of the Silent Sorrow gets us anywhere. There's this in the sewer that I don't remember finishing. I don't know where that goes either. So we know this ends, and here's 2 more bosses somewhere. I don't know how. I don't know where. What is this place? Man. I think that's all the further we can go down here without something. I think that's the thing about Metroidvania, you're just sort of missing something. A certain je ne sais quoi. I don't know what it could be. Could be anything, it could be nothing, I don't. No, because I haven't found it yet.
I halt here to look for a penitent one.
Someone step down. I figured out that guy though. He was pretty nice. Okay. Fix that thing we care about a little. It would be very upsetting if we killed a big one and just died of these monstrosities. Especially so close to the bonfire. I don't want to die next to the bonfire. It's not good. Alright, I think that's all the mental fortitude I have for the moment. I'd try again next week. This weekend, I don't know. What do I have on? No, no, that's good stuff. In any case, we're gonna find someone to raid because I can't do this any longer. Have not Cheska Hans. Don't know who that meant. Yeah. Let's go see Cheska Hans. Pass is on, but Pass is playing Valorant. I don't want to support that sort of activity. I don't remember who Cheska Hans is. But yeah, let's see what they're doing in Bloodborne. Probably Chalice Dungeons or something cool. Maybe it's the first playthrough. Like, I feel like they're on the Soulsborne vibe. I don't know. We're dead. So we're just gonna read. We're gonna take all this. Thanks, Chuds, for letting me steal your tunes. Milkman for coming by. Baker with the work clerks, because I know your work probably isn't done, or you would have been like, ah, oh, we're out of here. I'm gonna go see my family. Like a responsible man. And apparently Sky is around, so that's nice. That's neat. Hey Sky, bye Sky. Maybe hi Sky, because like you know how it be. Let's go see Cheska Hans. We'll drop by. I know Squid's lurking in there. I didn't even look at it, but I know Squid's there. Our Squid Squad. Which we usually start streaming by now. That was the plan. I don't know. You taking a day off, Squids? You're doing squiddy things. You're a busy man. Cheska Hans. Cheska Hans. Cheska Hans. Cheska Hans. Cheska Hans.